always go to the spare room.
Yeah.
But
See, all of our rooms are used by, offices or whatever. So for us, but we do have the couch is a big sectional. So
Yeah.
it's great. And it's pretty comfortable to sleep on if you
Yeah.
actually have to. So, both of us will kind of like, I'm just going to keep you awake anyway. So one of us ends up moving down there usually.
Yeah.
But.
For sure.
But then if I'm not sleeping, I just turn the TV on. And then it makes me go to sleep.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Good on you.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
Yeah. And they can work off that, what you've got there for feed test?
Yeah, everything's great. Everything's clean. So,
awesome.
Alex, I'll just airdrop you the link.
Okay. Yes, talk about cinnamon buns and not being able to sleep.
Yeah, that's great. Talking about not sleeping and eating too many cinnamon buns. Perfect.
Sweet. So then I could just send this to them and they could test it whenever?
Well, that's the live.
Oh.
So
that's the link they'll lock on for the weekend.
Oh, like on Sunday they'll go on
Sunday
to that
Monday.
link.
Not this. I didn't want to go live on the one.
Right.
We don't want to screw up your reach analytics.
Right.
It's just a matter of a separate tab to go to or to downtown campus.
Oh, okay, great.
If we want, yeah. I mean, they could technically play it, but I think if they're gonna have someone there,
Yeah.
maybe if you two want to go and shoot another Where's Herman somewhere, if you want to bang things out.
We could probably even go across the street to Far and Wide right now.
We could do that.
And then come
We
back
go to
or
Kelly's
whatever.
spot.
You hear back from her.
Yep.
She hasn't contacted you yet.
Nope.
So maybe we go over and see Callie, get that.
Sure, if that works for you guys. Cool. Cool.
So we're thinking we'll be using the Kemi Inn parking lot, similar to like how Greg had it there.
Yep.
For the main one, we're gonna pull power from Puff at Blue Grotto, so that'll be off. We'll put the lighting and speakers around that for this side of the block.
Cool.
And then the other two, we're gonna do the same that we did for Loops and Loops. One in that the parking lot in the corner, and then one just like roadside.
Sweet.
Because I was looking through all the footage, it wasn't bad, but having the trussing and what Greg did still was like impeded line of sight. So we tried to see how do we get in no one's way.
Right. And then did Howie send you over the list for did we talk before about having the ads or whatever running? Did he send you anything about? Okay.
That's on that ticker. We're going to run a ticker, right?
No, this is different. This is like announcements outside. Okay.
Oh, differently than that. Okay.
Yeah.
Did we get other ones that were picked up on that ticker though?
Oh yeah, we have 44.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crap. That's worse.
Shannon sold them all in a day.
Yeah. She said she had great pickup on it, but I didn't realize it was that many. 44. That's awesome.
My 2 cents would be revisit it internally because that's a lot of dough.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's great, and maybe it's a split, like offer the next tier up internally, and then the ticker, you keep the Castnet partnership still alive and well.
Yeah, I think that Shannon would give us more money. It just has to be renegotiated on the terms of how we do it. She just went out and flogged it because she wanted to get it done, right? And I think because her and I had lunch, and that was when she said, "Oh, well, we'll work something out." And I said, "Well, let's work out a percentage." And then when I talked to her, she said, "Oh, I've already sold it all." And I said, "Well, when the hell did the conversation happen?" She said, "Well, I did it with Howie." I said, "Oh, okay. So you did talk to somebody." I thought she just flew at it.
No.
And I went, "Well, what the hell? You haven't talked to anybody. We had lunch and we just kind of briefly hashed it out." And I said, "Hey, why don't we do something where you sell it and give us a piece of the pie, right?" And she says, "Oh, that's a good idea. We got sales guys out all the time." And then all of a sudden it was done, and then I went, oh, what the hell, who'd you talk to? Did you talk to Alex? She said, well, I talked to Howie, and I said, oh, well, that's fine, if you talk to somebody, that's
We
fine.
had a conversation with her.
Yeah, and I didn't know that, so
Yeah.
I'm going like, what the hell, like.
Yeah.
So I was giving her shit, and then she said, no, I talk to people, I wouldn't do it without talking to them.
Yeah.
I said, okay.
So then is it just gonna be kind of like scrolling as everything's going on?
So she promised them 2 or 3 times, I'll have to look at the email.
Yeah.
But 40 over that course of time, like, it'll be a slow ticker.
It's not a problem, yeah, it'll run slow enough.
Yeah.
And people will have plenty of time to read it, so.
If anyone
If,
reads it.
Well, you know what, it's funny,
Like,
a ticker does draw your attention, surprisingly.
And though whoever sponsored will read it. Like,
Yeah.
that's-
Yes, that's the most important thing, is as long as they can read it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And then the pre-packaged media, did Castanet tell you when you're gonna have that? Because they're doing these stories and stuff, right?
Yes, they've shot the festival trees already.
Okay.
And that package, I think, is pretty much done. They're doing the Christmas market on Saturday, so they'll probably get it to you for Sunday.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
So that's
That's
what
what I heard.
I ran into Kristen last week, and that's what she said. She told me. So
Who's gonna send that?
great question. Can check in with Tim. I'm also meeting with Josh later today, so I can check in with him to see where things are at too.
It's great to have that ahead of time to do a practice run, making sure the audio and everything.
Yeah,
In case there's a glitch in something, yeah,
for
I
sure.
agree. You don't wanna be 11th hour, go, fuck, we got a problem.
And cut to you guys, and it's like,
Yeah.
no one could have heard it.
Remind me when we come back to talk about when we have people coming in,
Yes.
and we can discuss that.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to figure out how to get them up quickly and
Yeah.
not being disruptive to you and.
The last time we did, yeah, 100%. We can talk through that one.
That was, I think,
It was
my-
propped open. We propped open the door, and then what's his name? The photographer came up.
Oh, Peter
Easy
Olson.
breezy.
Yeah, because Peter wanted to get some shots.
He'll probably want to again
Yeah,
this
wanted
year,
to, yeah, I'm sure.
Where did those end up? Or like, was that? Does he flock those to the news?
You get them, don't you?
I get them, and then I send them anywhere. So if you want any, you can have some.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Do a couple.
Because he doesn't keep them proprietary. We get license on them, right?
Yeah, we pay him for the photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some people hold the licensing on the proprietary
Yeah.
list on them, where I always make sure that whoever shoots my shit, I go, you don't get any proprietary rights, just so you know, these are all my images, or else I'm not engaging you. Why would I?
Yeah.
You know,
I
if you're gonna tell me later it's gonna cost me $50 to run it in an ad,
Mhm.
screw you. I paid you to do the shoot. You know,
Yeah.
and I understand why they do it, but you need to set that mark initially.
Yeah. Like for anyone else using the photos, I'm like, tag the photographer.
Well, it's
But
funny.
then I'm like, oops, I forgot.
It was
And then
funny
I'm like,
because I had Bill Freimeyer do a shoot, this goes way back, and Bill did a shoot for me at the casino.
Mhm.
And so anyways, BCLC saw some of the shots, and so, you know, I was on a task force with them, and they were looking and they said, oh, these are great shots, like these could be anywhere in BC, like we. And so I said, well, can you chat with the photographer? We're able to use them. Pretty fingers of my own. And they went, no, we need to know about the priority. If these are proprietary to him. And I said, no, Bill signed off on them all. I said, I have that. And so they said, you have a full release? And I said, what full release on them? And so they said, well, we don't believe that. And I said, because BCLC doesn't know how to do that shit. They're just like, I said, you guys are this massive corporation and you don't do that? And so she said, well, sadly, I hate to say this, but we don't do that shit. I said, well, right. I think so I sent her the agreement, and she goes, oh yeah, you do have a license to use it. I said, oh yes, I told you that. I know what I got.
And it'll be $200 to me.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, but if you want to pay anything, I said, I'm happy to take it. It'll reduce my costs.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. All right, we will be back.
Sounds good.
All right, see you in a bit.
Love it. The Gomer should be in time. Everything else should be in time. Tomorrow and Friday. So did you figure out why you can't hear on your computer? Mostly. How was that for timing with audio?